I play Mouch, and what we're dealing with in this scene is a structure fire in a three-story building. It's a family residence. We run a couple of extension ladders up to the third floor window. We go up one and we lead the people down the other. And we seem to have everyone out, but someone's calling for Hudson, who turns out to be the family dog. It's pretty bad in there, and it's kind of caving in. And Cruz, who's sort of hell-bent for destruction, heads up the ladder, heads on in, goes in after the dog, and then his pass alarm goes off. The dog makes it out safely, and we have to go in now to rescue Cruz. And Casey goes up, and then Bowden forbids him to go up alone, so Mouch immediately jumps on it and says he's going up. Mouch is somehow emboldened by having a helmet cam on. I think he's maybe trying to prove something. Yeah, I think you have to assume that, number one, Mouch is not a coward. This is not the line of work that a coward would go into. And it also is not fair to assume that Mouch's entire career has been spent this way, because who would keep him on if he was just always the last guy out, always the last guy up the stairs, always the guy on the couch? I think this is more the guy he has become, and I think he had his day where he was the guy hauling up and down the ladders. But I think that a comment that Otis made kind of hit home, and there was a little bit of "I'll show you." I think that's kind of what it was. And Cruz, who's passed out, he's laying on the floor, he's covered in embers and things like that, and it's a pretty bad fire in there. We have to get him up and get him out, and then we have cave in, the floor caves in, and it's just a close call. It's a harrowing close call, and as we all eventually make it down, the blame for all of this is placed squarely on Cruz's shoulders. So this is sort of the catalyst for Cruz to finally come clean with Mouch, who has been needling him for a while to just tell him what the hell's going on with him. So this sort of is the moment that leads to the end of that crisis of conscience that Cruz was going through back from Flacco's death. I gotta say, being in the fire inside, our interiors, being inside, I love it. I think it has the suggestion of danger, of real danger, but I never feel endangered. I feel